In the hush of dawn, as the first golden rays filter through the ancient trees, the wild world awakens in a symphony of subtle sounds and gentle movements. The air is cool and fragrant with earth and dew, and a soft mist clings to the undergrowth, veiling the forest in mystery. The forest stirs with life. Leaves tremble as a gentle breeze passes through, carrying the distant melodic call of a songbird. Each note echoes softly, weaving through the branches and across the mossy floor. In the meadow, tall grasses sway, their tips glistening with droplets that catch the morning light. A squirrel, nimble and focused, scurries across the forest floor, pausing to bury a precious nut beneath a carpet of fallen leaves. Its tiny paws work quickly, instinctively, as it prepares for the seasons ahead. Nearby, a deer stands motionless among the ferns, ears flicking, nostrils flaring as it listens to the subtle language of the woods. A heron, poised at the water's edge, waits in perfect stillness, its reflection mirrored in the glassy surface of a hidden pond. Far from the forest, on the open savanna, a lioness reclines beneath the shade of an acacia tree. Her golden eyes half closed, she breathes in the warm, dry air, her sides rising and falling in a slow, steady rhythm. In the vast blue of the ocean, a sea turtle glides effortlessly, its flippers moving in graceful arcs as sunlight dances on its shell. Each movement is unhurried, each moment savoured. In the heart of the wild, time seems to slow. The forest clearing is bathed in dappled light, shadows shifting as the sun climbs higher. Along a winding path, moss clings to ancient bark, and tiny beetles traverse their own miniature worlds, each step purposeful and precise. At dawn, a spider spins its web, each silken thread glistening with dew. The web is a masterpiece of patience and engineering, catching the light and the promise of a meal. As evening falls, a murmuration of starlings sweeps across the sky, their movements synchronized in a breathtaking ballet, painting shifting patterns against the fading light. Every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, moves with intention and grace. A deer's cautious step, a heron's patient vigil, a fox's alert gaze. Each is a lesson in presence, a testament to the art of living in the moment. Across the savanna, a herd of elephants moves in silent procession, their massive forms casting long shadows on the golden grass. In the undergrowth, a beetle navigates a labyrinth of leaves, its journey as vital as that of the giants above. Beneath the waves, the sea turtle's path is marked only by the gentle sway of seagrass and the play of sunlight on sand. The wild is alive with stories. A squirrel's careful preparation for winter, a fox's silent hunt at dusk, a rabbit's sudden dash through the brambles. Each moment is a thread in the intricate tapestry of life. The air is filled with the rustle of wings, the soft splash of water, the distant call of a bird greeting the dawn or bidding farewell to the day. These sounds are the language of the wild, a gentle chorus that soothes and inspires. In the shade, the lioness dreams, her breathing deep and even. In the sea, the turtle drifts, unhurried and free. Both embody a peace that is ancient and enduring, a serenity that flows through every corner of the wild. To witness these moments is to be drawn into the rhythm of the earth itself. The wild offers a sanctuary of calm, a place where every sound, every movement is a reminder of the beauty and harmony that exists beyond the reach of human hands. Here, in the gentle call of the wild, we find a world untouched and eternal, a world where life unfolds in quiet wonder and the spirit of nature sings softly, inviting us to listen, to watch, and to be still. In the gentle glow of dawn, a herd of elephants emerges from the mist, their massive forms moving in silent unison across the endless African plains. Each step is a testament to the ancient rhythms of the wild, a choreography perfected over countless generations. The air is filled with the soft rustle of grass beneath their feet and the distant calls of birds greeting the new day. Elephants are the great gardeners of the savanna, shaping the land as they travel. Their trunks reach out with astonishing dexterity, plucking leaves, snapping branches, and gently grazing on the lush grasses. Each member of the herd plays a role in this living tapestry, from the smallest calf to the towering matriarch. The heart of elephant society is family. Herds are led by wise matriarchs whose memories stretch back through decades of seasons and migrations. Around her, daughters, sisters, and their young form a close-knit circle, bound by loyalty and shared experience. Their interactions are a language of touch, sound, and subtle movement, ears flapping in greeting, trunks entwining in reassurance, low rumbles vibrating through the earth. Their movements are deliberate and unhurried, each footfall cushioned by a thick pad that allows these giants to move with surprising grace. The slow, rhythmic sway of their bodies is mesmerizing, a living metronome that sets the pace for the day's journey. At the front, the matriarch leads with quiet authority, her every decision guided by memory and instinct. The herd follows in single file, young calves nestled safely between protective adults, their small trunks reaching out to touch the reassuring forms ahead. The landscape itself seems to respond to their presence. As the herd moves, the grasses part and sway, birds take flight, and the air is filled with a sense of calm stability. The elephant's journey is both purposeful and serene, a migration that has shaped the land for millennia. The daily life of an elephant family is a masterclass in mindfulness. They forage together, pausing often to rest in the shade or share a moment of gentle affection. Their world is one of patience and presence, each day unfolding at the pace of nature itself. Their trunks, marvels of evolution, are both powerful and precise. With them, elephants can uproot a sapling or pluck a single blade of grass, strip bark from a tree, or delicately dust a calf's back. The act of feeding is a communal ritual, filled with quiet cooperation and shared discovery. Calves, ever curious, stay close to their mothers, learning the ways of the herd through observation and imitation. They are watched over not just by their mothers, but by aunts and older siblings, each member of the family invested in their growth and safety. Bonds within the herd are deep and enduring. Elephants greet each other with gentle touches, their trunks exploring faces and bodies in a silent conversation of trust and affection. When the herd arrives at a watering hole, the mood shifts to one of exuberant joy. Water is life, and the elephants celebrate it with abandon, splashing, drinking, and rolling in the cool mud. They spray water over their backs, coat themselves in mud to protect against the sun, and communicate with deep, resonant rumbles that ripple through the ground, carrying messages of reassurance and contentment. These rumbles are the heartbeat of the herd, a language that speaks of safety, belonging, and the unbroken thread of family. Even in moments of stillness, elephants radiate a profound serenity. They stand together in the open, eyes half closed, ears gently fanning, as if meditating on the vastness of their world. Sometimes a solitary old bull can be found resting beneath the shade of a baobab tree, his massive form a living monument to the passage of time. His ears move slowly in the heat, and his eyes reflect the wisdom of a lifetime spent wandering the wild. He has witnessed the changing of seasons, the ebb and flow of rivers, the birth and loss within the herd. His presence is a living archive, holding the memory of the land itself. In his quiet contemplation, the world seems to slow, the horizon stretching endlessly, timeless and unhurried. The scale of the savannah, the slow march of the herd, and the enduring presence of these gentle giants evoke a sense of eternity, where the concerns of the moment fade into insignificance. In their patience and stillness, elephants embody a wisdom that transcends words, a reminder that true strength lies in calm endurance and quiet observation. Their eyes, deep and expressive, reveal a gentle nature. There is kindness in their gaze, a softness that belies their immense power. Despite their size and strength, elephants are overwhelmingly peaceful, their lives governed by cooperation and mutual respect. Aggression is rare, reserved only for moments of true necessity. Their social interactions are rich with affection, trunks entwined in greeting, a gentle nudge to encourage a hesitant calf, a reassuring touch in times of uncertainty. Witnessing such tenderness in these powerful animals is deeply moving, a testament to the depth of their emotional lives. Their compassion and connection teach us that true strength is found not in dominance but in empathy and unity. As the sun sets and the herd continues its majestic march across the horizon, their silhouettes become part of the landscape itself, a living meditation, a source of deep calm and inspiration that lingers long after their footsteps have faded into the twilight. In the gentle hush of dawn, the forest awakens beneath a veil of mist. Sunbeams pierce the canopy, painting shifting patterns of gold and green across the mossy floor. Here, in this tranquil world, the deer emerge, silent, ethereal, and utterly at home. With each careful step, the deer glide over the forest floor, their hooves barely disturbing the carpet of fallen leaves. Their slender legs bend and stretch with effortless grace, weaving between tangled roots and ferns as if they are part of the very shadows themselves. The forest transforms in their presence. Shafts of dappled sunlight illuminate their coats, turning the glade into a living tapestry of light and movement. Every flick of an ear, every gentle sway of a tail adds to the quiet magic that fills the air. In a secluded hollow, a dappled fawn, nearly invisible against the mosaic of leaves, gathers its courage. Its legs tremble as it rises, taking its first tentative, wobbly steps into the world, guided by the soft nudge of its mother. The fawn's delicate spots blend perfectly with the sun-dappled ground, a living pattern of camouflage and innocence. Its mother stands close, her presence a gentle shield, her movements slow and reassuring. The doe lifts her head, nostrils flaring as she tastes the air. Her large dark eyes shimmer with a gentle alertness, and her ears swivel in perfect synchrony, capturing every whisper of the forest, the flutter of a bird, the rustle of a distant branch. Every movement is measured, a delicate balance between caution and calm. The deer's awareness is woven into the fabric of the forest, a silent communication with the world around them. Grazing is a ritual of serenity. The deer lower their heads, lips brushing softly against tender shoots and dew-laden leaves. Their jaws move in slow, rhythmic motions, savouring each mouthful, their bodies relaxed and unhurried. In a sunlit meadow, a small herd gathers. Their coats glow in the golden light, and their movements are synchronized. A gentle choreography of heads dipping and tails flicking, a living painting of peace and unity. The only sounds are the soft tearing of grass, the gentle sigh of the breeze, and the occasional twitch of an ear. The world narrows to this moment of tranquility, where time seems to slow and the heart of the forest beats in quiet harmony. The forest itself seems to breathe, its calmness mirrored in the gentle presence of the deer. Light filters through the leaves, painting the ground in shifting patterns, inviting all who dwell here to pause and simply be. Among the deer, a captivating alertness prevails. Their bodies are relaxed, yet their senses are always attuned to the subtle language of the woods. They are creatures of balance, vigilant but never anxious, attuned to every nuance of their world. When a deer freezes, every muscle poised, it becomes a living statue, ears forward, eyes wide, nostrils quivering. In this moment the forest holds its breath, and the deer listens to the ancient stories carried on the wind. The deer's stillness is profound, a meditation in motionless grace. It listens to the snap of a twig, the distant call of a bird, the soft murmur of a stream. In this attentive silence, the forest's secrets are revealed. The magic of the deer lies in their fleeting presence. They appear as if conjured from the mist, their forms materializing between the trees, only to vanish again with a whisper of movement. A stag, crowned with magnificent antlers, steps through the morning mist. His breath curls in the cool air, and his silhouette is regal against the pale light, a vision of wild majesty, both powerful and gentle. In a heartbeat the deer melt into the shadows, their forms dissolving into the tapestry of trunks and leaves. Their passage is marked only by the faintest rustle, a fleeting memory in the ever-changing forest. The silent dance of the forest deer is a testament to the hidden beauty that thrives in the heart of the wild. Their movements, their stillness, and their gentle presence are woven into the spirit of the woodland, offering a vision of serenity and peace that lingers long after they have vanished from sight. Gaze upward and the sky unfolds as a vast endless realm, an open expanse where birds reign supreme, their world unbound by walls or borders. Here the air is alive with the flutter of wings and the soft rush of feathers slicing through the wind. Each bird, from the smallest swift to the grandest eagle, is a master of the invisible highways of the sky. Their wings catch the breeze, adjusting with subtle, instinctive movements, allowing them to glide effortlessly, sometimes for hours, on unseen rivers of air. There is a poetry in their motion, a silent, flowing dance that weaves through clouds and sunlight. The gentle arc of a wing, the tilt of a tail, the way a bird hovers for a heartbeat before diving, all speak of a freedom that is both ancient and eternal. High above rugged peaks, an eagle circles, its sharp eyes scanning the world below. It rides the updrafts, barely moving its wings, a silhouette of strength and grace against the endless blue. The mountain winds whisper through its feathers, carrying secrets from distant valleys. From this lofty vantage, the world below becomes a tapestry of forests, rivers, and meadows, each detail softened by distance. The eagle's journey is a meditation in motion, a reminder of the vastness and serenity that the sky provides. As the sun dips low, flocks of birds gather, their silhouettes painting shifting patterns across the glowing canvas of dusk. Wings beat in unison, creating ripples of movement that shimmer against the fiery horizon, each bird a brushstroke in a living masterpiece. The sky hosts a symphony of diversity, swallows darting with acrobatic precision, cranes gliding with stately elegance, and flocks of starlings swirling in mesmerizing murmurations. Each species brings its own rhythm and style, a chorus of flight that celebrates the richness of life. In a sun-dappled glade, a hummingbird hovers, its wings a blur of iridescent color. It darts from blossom to blossom, suspended in mid-air, sipping nectar with a delicate curved beak. The air hums with the rapid beat of its wings, a tiny marvel of energy and precision. Across a tranquil marsh at dusk, a heron lifts into the air, its wings unfolding in slow, deliberate strokes. Long legs trail behind, skimming the water's surface, while the fading light casts a golden glow on its elegant form. Each movement is measured, serene and timeless. Overhead, a flock of geese forms a perfect V, their calls echoing through the crisp air. They move as one, each bird taking its turn at the front, then falling back to rest. A living testament to unity and the ancient rhythms of migration. Every bird's flight is a unique expression. Some dart and twist with playful agility, others glide in sweeping arcs, and some hover with astonishing stillness. The sky becomes a stage for countless aerial ballets, each performance shaped by instinct and the landscape below. Over a glassy lake, wings skim the surface, sending ripples across the mirrored water. The gentle splash of a landing, the soft rustle of feathers, and the quiet calls echo in the stillness, creating a meditative harmony that soothes the senses. Even the quietest landscape is transformed by the presence of birds. A single finch flits from branch to branch, its song brightening the silence, while a wren's quick movements animate the undergrowth with bursts of life. At the edge of a still pond, a kingfisher perches, its vivid blue and orange plumage gleaming in the light. With a sudden, precise dive, it breaks the surface, emerging with a glinting fish, droplets scattering like tiny jewels. In the hush of winter, chickadees flit between snow-laden branches, their cheerful calls ringing through the frosty air. They forage tirelessly, their tiny forms a lively contrast to the stillness of the forest. The forest is never truly silent. Subtle movements reveal the presence of nuthatches creeping along bark, woodpeckers tapping in search of insects, and warblers weaving through leaves. Each bird adds a note to the quiet symphony of the wild. In the soft light of dawn, birds forage among dew-kissed grasses, their gentle activity a reassuring sign of the world's ongoing cycles. The air is filled with the soft rustle of wings and the melodic chorus of morning songs. Among all, the dove stands as a symbol of tranquility. Its soft coos drift through the air, and its pure white feathers seem to glow in the gentle light, embodying peace in every movement. When a dove takes flight, its wings beat in slow, graceful arcs, rising into the sky with a serenity that quiets the world below. The sight is a gentle reminder of hope and calm, carried on the wind. Peace is found in the simple routines of birds, a sparrow preening its feathers, a finch foraging among fallen leaves, a wren pausing to sing from a hidden perch. Each act is a quiet celebration of life's continuity. A sparrow gathers twigs and grasses, weaving them with patient care into a sturdy nest, each piece placed with purpose and instinct. A robin settles gently atop a clutch of pale blue eggs, turning them with its beak, keeping them warm beneath a soft breast of feathers. In a hidden nest, a parent returns with food, feeding open-mouthed chicks whose tiny calls fill the air with the promise of new life. These moments of care and devotion echo through the branches, a testament to the enduring cycles of nature. Chicks grow, stretching new wings, their downy bodies nurtured by the steady presence of their parents. Each day brings new lessons in survival, new songs to learn, and new skies to explore. In every corner of the wild, birds fill the air with song and movement, their presence a gentle reminder of the world's beauty and resilience. Their melodies and flights weave through forests, meadows, and skies, inviting all who listen to find peace in the rhythms of nature. Section 5. The Whispering Waters and Their Keepers. Water is the silent architect of the wild, weaving through the land in ribbons of silver and blue, shaping forests, meadows, and valleys with its gentle persistence. Its presence brings a hush to the world, a tranquil breath that settles over every leaf and stone it touches. The soft murmur of a river, the glassy stillness of a lake, and the rhythmic sigh of ocean waves create a symphony of serenity. Each note is a story, whispered by the water as it journeys through the wild. Picture a crystal-clear stream winding through a cathedral of ancient trees, its surface dappled with sunlight. Water glides over mossy stones, swirling in eddies and tumbling in miniature waterfalls. Its voice a gentle lullaby for all who dwell nearby. The soundscape is pure tranquility. Water trickling, leaves rustling, and the distant call of birds, all blending into a melody that soothes every creature within earshot. Along the shore, waves rise and fall in a timeless dance, their gentle rhythm echoing the heartbeat of the earth. The shoreline glows in the soft light of dawn and dusk, a place where the water's edge is a boundary between worlds. Water in motion is nature's metronome, its steady pace inviting all living things to slow down, to breathe, to surrender to the gentle pull of the current. These aquatic realms are sanctuaries, home to a wondrous array of creatures, each perfectly attuned to the watery world around them. In the cool embrace of a river, a family of otters weaves through the water with effortless grace. Their sleek bodies twist and turn, diving beneath the surface in a ballet of joy, their laughter echoing in the air as they chase each other through the ripples. Their eyes sparkle with mischief, whiskers twitching as they tumble and splash, sending droplets flying like tiny diamonds in the sunlight. The river is their playground, a world of endless adventure and delight. Nearby, a beaver works with quiet determination, gathering branches and weaving them into a sturdy dam. Each movement is purposeful, each stick placed with care as the beaver shapes the flow of water to create a safe haven for its family. Beneath the surface, otters and beavers glide with astonishing agility, their bodies streamlined for life in the water. They slip through the currents, fur shimmering, every movement a testament to their mastery of this liquid world. They belong to the water as much as the water belongs to them, their lives entwined with the ebb and flow of the stream. below the surface, a hidden world unfolds. Sunbeams pierce the water, illuminating a realm of shifting light and shadow, where every stone and plant is alive with subtle movement. A school of fish glides by, their bodies flashing silver as they move in perfect unison. Each turn and twist is a silent conversation, a dance choreographed by instinct and the gentle push of the current. They weave through the water in a living tapestry, their movements fluid and harmonious, a ballet performed in the quiet depths. On the coral reef, life bursts forth in a riot of colour and motion. Coral branches sway with the tide, sheltering a kaleidoscope of creatures, each one a vital thread in the fabric of the reef. A sea turtle glides serenely above the coral, its shell dappled with sunlight, eyes reflecting the wisdom of countless journeys. Brightly coloured fish dart among the coral gardens, browsing and weaving through the labyrinth of living stone. In this underwater sanctuary, life moves to the gentle rhythm of the currents. There are no harsh sounds, only the soft pulse of water and the quiet movements of marine life, each creature at peace in its aquatic home. Along the river banks and lake shores, animals gather in quiet harmony. Deer pause to drink, their reflections mirrored in the still water, while birds flit among the reeds, their songs mingling with the gentle splash of fish. In the pale light of dawn, a moose wades into a mist-shrouded lake, its massive form moving with surprising grace. It lowers its head to feed on tender aquatic plants, droplets falling from its muzzle as the sun rises over the water. Far out at sea, dolphins leap from the waves, their sleek bodies arcing through the air in joyful bursts. They move as one, a pod united by invisible bonds, their silhouettes glowing against the golden light of sunset. On a low-hanging branch, a kingfisher waits in perfect stillness, its keen eyes fixed on the water below. With a flash of blue and orange, it dives, breaking the surface in a blur of motion, returning with a glimmering prize. Every moment in these watery worlds is a testament to the deep connection between animal and element. Otters, beavers, birds and fish, each finds its place, each movement a note in the song of the water. Here life exists in perfect balance. The water nourishes, shelters and sustains, while the animals bring the landscape to life with their presence and their stories. This vision of harmony, where every creature and every drop of water is part of a greater whole, brings a sense of peace that lingers long after the last ripple fades. Imagine yourself deep within an untouched forest where the world is alive with sound. As the distant hum of civilization fades, a new world of sound emerges, one woven entirely by nature. Here the forest becomes a living orchestra. The gentle rustle of leaves forms the strings, while the distant call of a woodpecker echoes like a steady drumbeat. Every branch, every stone, every patch of moss seems to hum with quiet life. The river's song is a silvery thread winding through the undergrowth. Its gentle gurgle blends with the soft sigh of wind weaving through the treetops, creating a lullaby that soothes every creature within earshot. Birdsong is the forest's most familiar melody. A robin's clear, fluting notes ring out from a mossy branch, while a chorus of finches and warblers answer from the thickets, their voices rising and falling in a joyful, intricate dance. At sunrise, the air is alive with the hopeful trills of birds greeting the dawn. Each note is a promise of new beginnings, a gentle invitation to awaken and join the day. Flocks flutter from branch to branch, their wings whispering against the leaves, filling the forest with a sense of movement and joy. The harmony of their calls is both uplifting and deeply calming, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. The wild is a tapestry of voices. In the distance, the haunting cry of an owl lingers from the night, while the chattering of squirrels and the soft rustle of deer in the underbrush add layers to the soundscape. The wind, ever present, whispers through the canopy, setting the leaves to trembling. It is a sound as old as the earth itself. A gentle exhale that brings with it the scent of rain and the promise of change. Each gust stirs the forest into a soft collective sigh, a rhythm that encourages every creature to breathe deeply and slowly. In a sunlit meadow, bees drift from blossom to blossom, their steady buzzing a gentle undertone to the day. Dragonflies skim the surface of a pond, their wings humming in the warm air. As dusk falls, the chorus shifts. Frogs begin their nightly serenade, their deep, resonant croaks echoing across the water, mingling with the soft plop of a fish breaking the surface. Crickets join in, their rhythmic chirping weaving a steady pulse through the cooling air, a signal that night is settling in. Through the changing seasons, these sounds remain, a timeless backdrop to the cycles of life. The crackle of autumn leaves, the hush of falling snow, the distant rumble of thunder on a summer afternoon. All are part of nature's eternal symphony. Water is a constant voice in this choir. The river's flow, the babble of a brook, the distant roar of a waterfall, all blend together, each with its own rhythm and tone. When rain begins to fall, it taps gently on leaves and stones, a soft percussion that cleanses the air and refreshes the earth. Each droplet sparkles as it lands, joining the chorus of water that nourishes every root and branch. Along the shore, the ocean's waves rise and fall in a steady, hypnotic rhythm. Their endless motion is a mantra, calming and constant, echoing the heartbeat of the planet. The hush between each wave is filled with possibility, a moment of peace before the next gentle surge. Even the smallest streams add their voices, trickling over stones, splashing in hidden glades, their music delicate and pure. These natural rhythms are steady and predictable, guiding the heartbeat of the wild. They bring a sense of order and calm, a reassurance that life continues in its ancient patterns. The honesty of these sounds is their greatest gift. They are unfiltered, unforced, and utterly authentic. They exist for their own sake, not to impress or distract, but simply to be. In the quiet of dawn, as the world stirs to life, these sounds are a gentle reminder of the peace and balance that nature offers. To listen is to become part of this vast, harmonious world, to feel the pulse of the earth and the comfort of its steady presence. The layered chorus of birds, the gentle rustle of leaves, and the ever-present flow of water create a soundscape that signals safety, abundance, and life. In this sanctuary of sound, every creature finds rest, and the world settles into a deep, restorative calm. Imagine a tranquil morning where a gentle mist lingers above a sun-dappled meadow. A herd of deer move silently through the tall grass, their movements graceful and unhurried, each step a testament to the quiet harmony of the wild. The soft murmur of a river winding its way over smooth stones fills the air, blending with the distant call of a songbird. The water glistens in the morning light, reflecting the lush green canopy above, and every ripple seems to carry away tension and worry. In these moments, something profound happens within us. The mind, so often cluttered with noise and distraction, begins to quiet. The body, attuned to the gentle rhythms of the wild, finds a deep and ancient sense of safety. The sight of a fox curled up in a patch of sunlight or a flock of birds resting in the branches radiates a sense of peace that is both contagious and healing. Even the smallest creatures, like otters drifting lazily on a pond or rabbits nibbling clover in a secluded glade, embody a calm that seeps into the soul. The natural world is a tapestry of life, each thread woven with purpose and balance. Every animal, every plant, every flowing stream is part of a vast interconnected web that supports and sustains itself. When a deer pauses to listen to the wind, or a squirrel scurries through a carpet of leaves, there is a sense of timelessness, a reminder that life continues quietly and beautifully regardless of our worries. The slow blink of an owl perched on a branch, the patient stillness of a turtle basking in the sun, these moments invite us to slow down, to breathe, and to simply be. Our minds, shaped by millennia of living alongside these wild places, respond instinctively to their gentle cues. The vast landscapes that stretch beyond the horizon, The ancient forests and open plains echo the environments where life first flourished. In the presence of calm animal life, the mind releases its grip on stress, and the body follows, entering a state of deep relaxation. The gentle rise and fall of a fawn's breath, the soft rustle of feathers as birds preen by the water's edge, these sights and sounds are nature's lullaby, soothing and restorative. In the wild, the fight or flight response is a fleeting moment, quickly replaced by calm once safety is assured. The natural world teaches us to let go of tension, to allow our hearts to slow and our minds to clear. Watching animals gaze at a stream or clouds drift across the sky, we are reminded of the beauty of simply existing. Water, with its gentle flow and the life it sustains, is a balm for the senses. Ducks glide effortlessly, deer drink with quiet focus, and small creatures gather at the banks, all moving in harmony. The presence of water and peaceful wildlife signals safety, allowing the body to release its burdens and the mind to find clarity. The nervous system, attuned to the rhythms of the wild, shifts from alertness to deep rest. The simple act of watching an animal at ease, breathing slowly in the grass, is a powerful reminder that peace is possible. The world of animals, unhurried and undisturbed, radiates a sense of safety and belonging. The sight of a creature grooming itself or watching the play of light on water reassures us that all is well. In these moments the mind grows calm and the heart feels light, as if nature itself is whispering a lullaby. This healing is woven into the very fabric of the wild, a gentle fascination that draws the eye and soothes the spirit. In the wild, attention is soft and diffuse, drawn to the rustle of leaves, the flutter of wings, the distant call of a bird. There is no rush, no demand, just the gentle pull of curiosity and wonder. This effortless attention allows the mind to rest, to wander and to heal. The wild world invites us to let go, to be present and to find joy in the smallest details. The dance of leaves in the wind, the slow sway of branches is a silent symphony that calms the mind. A butterfly's delicate landing, the shimmer of its wings, draws the gaze and fills the heart with quiet delight. In these moments the mind is engaged but never strained, free to wander and to wonder. This gentle fascination restores the mind, allowing it to recharge and renew, just as the wild renews itself with every sunrise. The mood lifts, irritability fades, and a sense of contentment settles in, as if the wild has shared its secret of happiness. In the wild, there is no room for worry or regret, only the present moment alive with possibility. The natural world teaches us to let go of old thoughts, to stop circling the same worries, and to find peace in the now. The thoughtful gaze of an animal, the quiet watchfulness of an owl at dusk, reminds us to see the world with fresh eyes. Even the animal mind, when surrounded by the gentle embrace of the wild, finds calm and clarity. The wild soothes the restless mind, quiets the inner storm, and brings a sense of balance. In peaceful places, far from the noise and rush, the mind finds its natural rhythm once more. Watching animals live their lives, unhurried, unconcerned, offers a powerful lesson in presence and acceptance. The animal kingdom, in all its diversity, is a living testament to the beauty and resilience of life. The vastness of the wild, the majesty of mountains and forests reminds us that we are part of something greater, something timeless and profound. This shift in perspective from worry to wonder is the true gift of the wild. In the company of animals and the embrace of nature, we rediscover happiness, awe, and a deep sense of connection to the world around us. You do not need to travel to a remote national park or an exotic jungle to experience the calming presence of the animal kingdom. The serene magic of wildlife can be found much closer to home, sometimes just outside your window. A backyard or a small garden can become a personal nature reserve, a place to connect with the wild world on a daily basis. By setting up a simple bird feeder, you can invite a delightful variety of birds to your home. Watching them come and go, seeing their different colors and behaviors, and learning to identify their songs can become a deeply rewarding and relaxing hobby. Even in the heart of a city, nature finds a way to thrive. Look for the small wonders. A spider spinning its intricate web on a balcony railing is a masterclass in patience and artistry. A line of ants marching with purpose across the pavement is a lesson in cooperation and diligence. A squirrel scampering up a tree in a city park displays incredible agility and foresight. By choosing to notice these small lives, we can find moments of peace and fascination in the most unexpected places. It is simply a matter of shifting our focus away from the concrete and steel and towards the living, breathing world that shares our urban space. For those who are unable to go outside, the window to the wild can be opened through the screen. High-quality nature documentaries, like those that explore the serene animal kingdom in stunning detail, can be a powerful tool for relaxation. Watching majestic creatures move gracefully through breathtaking landscapes accompanied by calming music and natural sounds can transport you to a place of peace without ever leaving your chair. These virtual experiences have been shown to reduce stress and increase feelings of happiness, providing a valuable connection to nature for people who may be confined indoors due to illness, age, or circumstance. You can also bring elements of nature into your home to create a more calming environment. Indoor plants help to clean the air and bring a touch of living green to your space. A small tabletop fountain can mimic the soothing sound of running water. Playing recordings of natural soundscapes, such as birdsong, gentle rain, or ocean waves, can help to block out stressful city noises and create a peaceful atmosphere for relaxation, meditation, or sleep. By consciously inviting nature into our daily lives, whether through direct observation or creative substitutes, we can regularly access its profound healing and calming benefits. The animal kingdom bestows upon the world a gift that is both timeless and profound, the enduring gift of peace, resilience, and breathtaking diversity. In a world that can seem tumultuous, the animal kingdom stands as a living testament to harmony and adaptation, where every creature, from the smallest insect to the mightiest mammal, finds its place within the intricate web of life. Herds of antelope move as one across golden grasslands, their hooves drumming a steady rhythm that echoes the heartbeat of the earth. Each sunrise brings a new chapter as flocks of birds take to the sky in swirling patterns, painting the dawn with their wings. The majestic march of elephants, their ancient footsteps pressing into the savannah, tells a story of memory and endurance that stretches back through the ages. In the hush of the forest, deer glide between the trees, their movements a silent ballet, while fawns leap through the morning mist, embodying the spirit of renewal. Overhead, birds soar effortlessly, riding invisible currents, their feathers catching the first light of day. Each flight is a testament to the boundless possibilities of adaptation and survival. Even the smallest beings play their part. Bees dance from blossom to blossom, weaving the fabric of life with every touch, while butterflies drift on gentle breezes, their delicate wings shimmering with color. Beneath the water's surface, otters twist and tumble in playful harmony, and schools of fish flash silver as they dart through crystal streams, each movement a celebration of resilience and unity. The animal kingdom's diversity is its strength. From the sun-warmed scales of a basking lizard to the patterned fur of a prowling leopard, every adaptation is a marvel of evolution, honed by countless generations. As the sun sets, swallows swoop and dive against a canvas of gold, their synchronized flight a living tapestry of connection and instinct. Night brings its own wonders. Owls blink in the twilight, their gaze ancient and wise, while foxes slip through the undergrowth, silent and unseen, masters of adaptation in a world of constant change. The chorus of birdsong and the gentle murmur of streams create a symphony that soothes the wild heart, echoing through forests and valleys, carrying the promise of continuity. High in the mountains, goats scale sheer cliffs with unwavering determination, while snow leopards move like shadows across the frozen expanse, their resilience a quiet triumph over adversity. At dawn, a tranquil lake mirrors the world above and below, reflecting the unity and balance that define the animal kingdom. The transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly is a living symbol of hope and renewal, a reminder that change is woven into the very fabric of life. Yet this world is precious and fragile. The rarest creatures, from elusive big cats to ancient turtles, persist in wild sanctuaries, their continued existence a testament to the resilience of life itself. Even the smallest forms, mosses, fungi, and spiders, play vital roles, weaving connections that sustain entire ecosystems. Packs of wolves move with silent coordination through snowy forests, while wild horses thunder across open plains, their freedom and unity a living legacy of the wild. Beneath the waves, coral reefs burst with color and life as sea turtles glide gracefully through the blue ancient mariners in a world of endless wonder. At the heart of every wild place, animals gather, herds, flocks and schools, each species a vital thread in the tapestry of life, their presence a promise of continuity. The enduring gift of the animal kingdom is this: a living, breathing reminder of the world's resilience, diversity and beauty, woven together in a grand, interconnected dance. Every paw print in the mud, every bloom in a hidden meadow, speaks of survival, adaptation, and the quiet strength that sustains life. In the gaze of a wild animal there is a reflection of the untamed world, a world where peace and resilience are not just ideals, but realities lived every day. The tranquility found in their world is a wellspring of healing, a reminder that even in the wildest places, serenity endures. As dusk falls and fireflies begin to glow, the animal kingdom settles into a gentle rhythm, a nightly promise that life continues, resilient and ever-renewing. And so, with every sunrise, the enduring gift of the animal kingdom is renewed, a gift of diversity, resilience and peace offered freely to the world, forever unfolding in the wild. As the sun slips below the horizon and the world grows quiet, a hidden realm awakens beneath the cover of darkness. This is the domain of the nocturnal, creatures whose lives unfold in the gentle hush of night, their stories whispered on the cool breeze and woven into the shadows. In the dense forest the soft rustle of leaves signals the silent passage of an owl. With wings designed for quiet flight, it glides between ancient branches, its keen eyes piercing the gloom in search of a midnight meal. Below, a family of hedgehogs emerges from their leafy den, snuffling through the undergrowth for insects, their tiny feet padding softly upon the mossy earth. Among the tangled roots, a shy badger ventures out, its striped face illuminated by slivers of moonlight. Methodically, it forages for worms and roots, guided by a remarkable sense of smell. In a nearby glade, a pair of foxes slip through the tall grass, their fiery coats glowing faintly in the starlight. With every step they listen and learn, adapting to the secrets that darkness brings. High in the treetops, flying squirrels leap from branch to branch, their delicate membranes catching the air as they glide silently through the night. On the forest floor, a family of raccoons explores a stream, their nimble paws searching for food in the shimmering water, eyes shining bright as mirrors to the moon. Beyond the woods, in the open savanna, the grass stirs with hidden life. A pride of lions gathers beneath an acacia tree, their golden eyes glowing as they communicate with soft rumbles and gentle nuzzles before melting into the darkness to hunt. In the desert, the fennec fox emerges, its oversized ears tuned to the faintest sounds, navigating the cool sands in search of beetles and roots. Even in the heart of the city, the night belongs to the wild. Bats swoop and dart beneath streetlights, feasting on insects. Moths flutter toward the glow, their wings patterned like tiny tapestries. In a quiet garden, a tiny mouse scurries, pausing to nibble on seeds beneath a blanket of stars. The world of night is a tapestry of quiet industry and gentle wonder, a realm where survival depends not on strength, but on adaptation, patience, and the art of moving unseen. In the stillness, the chorus of crickets rises, joining the distant call of a nightjar and the echoing hoot of an owl. Together they create a symphony that belongs only to the hours of darkness. As dawn approaches, nocturnal creatures retreat to their hidden homes, leaving behind only footprints in the dew and the faintest trace of their presence. The secret lives of the night remind us that the world is never truly still, that even in darkness life flourishes, mysterious and beautiful, wrapped in the gentle embrace of the night. Beneath the shimmering surface of the world's oceans lies a kingdom unlike any other, a place where light dances in ribbons and shadows drift with the current. Here, in the embrace of the deep blue, life flourishes in forms both strange and spectacular, each creature playing its part in a vast, interconnected ballet. In the shallows, a kaleidoscope of fish weaves through swaying coral gardens. Clownfish nestle among the protective arms of anemones, their bright colors flashing as they dart in and out of the waving tendrils. A pair of angelfish glides by, their graceful movements mirroring the gentle pulse of the tide. Nearby, an octopus unfurls from its rocky hideaway, its skin shifting colors and textures to match its surroundings. With silent precision, it explores the ocean floor, tentacles probing for hidden crabs and shellfish. In the open water, a school of silver sardines moves as one, twisting and turning in perfect harmony to evade the sudden rush of a hunting tuna. Deeper still, where sunlight fades to twilight, a sea turtle drifts serenely, its ancient shell etched with the stories of many journeys. It pauses to nibble on a bed of seagrass, while a curious cleaner wrasse dances around its flippers, picking away tiny hitchhikers. In the mysterious depths, bioluminescent jellyfish pulse with an otherworldly glow, their delicate bells lighting up the darkness in blues and pinks. Strange creatures, lanternfish, gulper eels, and the elusive giant squid move through this perpetual night, communicating with flashes of light and silent signals. On the coral reef, a pair of moray eels peeks out from their crevice, while a camouflaged scorpionfish waits patiently for unsuspecting prey. Above, dolphins leap and play in the sunlit waves, their joyous clicks and whistles echoing through the water, a language of friendship and family. Everywhere life is connected, predator and prey, symbiont and host, each dependent on the other for survival. The ocean's vastness holds endless mysteries, a world where beauty and danger intertwine, and where every tide brings new stories to the surface. In this hidden realm, the dance of marine life continues, silent and ceaseless, reminding us of the wonders that lie just beyond the reach of sight, untouched, unspoiled, and profoundly alive. In the tapestry of the natural world, survival is often a matter of partnership. Across forests, oceans, and plains, countless species have evolved to live side by side, not as rivals but as allies in the dance of life. These symbiotic relationships are the silent pacts that shape ecosystems, weaving together lives in ways both subtle and profound. High in the rainforest canopy, a tiny hummingbird hovers beside a vibrant flower. As it sips nectar, pollen dusts its feathers, nature's courier carrying life from bloom to bloom. In return, the flower offers sweet sustenance, each feeding a promise of future generations. Below, in the dense undergrowth, armies of ants march in single file, tending to aphids that graze on sap. The ants protect their tiny charges from predators, and in gratitude the aphids share droplets of sweet honeydew, a delicate exchange of protection for nourishment. On the African savanna, a zebra grazes peacefully while a flock of oxpeckers flutters at its side. These vigilant birds comb through the zebra's striped coat, plucking away ticks and parasites. For the zebra, it's relief. For the oxpecker, it's a feast. Even in the ocean depths, cooperation flourishes. A cleaner shrimp waves its antennae, inviting a wary moray eel to open wide. With careful precision, the shrimp removes debris and parasites from the eel's mouth, a gesture of trust in a world where caution is survival. Beneath the waves, coral, polyps and algae form one of nature's most vital alliances. The algae harvests sunlight, feeding the coral with energy. The coral in turn offers shelter and nutrients, building the very reefs that cradle countless marine creatures. Together they create the vibrant underwater cities that teem with life. From forests to seas, these partnerships teach us that nature thrives not just on competition, but on cooperation. Each bond, each exchange, is a thread in the web of life, fragile, intricate, and essential. In the quiet moments of connection, the animal kingdom reveals its greatest secret, that together all things endure. As the world turns, the rhythm of life is guided by the changing seasons, a silent clock that shapes every creature's journey. In spring, the forest awakens in a burst of colour and sound. Fox kits tumble from their dens, chasing the promise of new beginnings, while songbirds return from distant lands, weaving melodies into the morning air. Flowers unfurl and bees begin their tireless work, each act of pollination a quiet celebration of renewal. Summer arrives with its golden warmth, and the meadows brim with life. Deer graze in the soft light, their coats sleek and shining, while butterflies dance from blossom to blossom. Streams run full and clear, providing a lifeline for otters and frogs, each adapting to the abundance with playful energy. As the days grow shorter, autumn paints the landscape in fiery hues. Squirrels gather acorns, storing away the bounty for leaner times, while bears feast on ripening berries, preparing for the long sleep ahead. Monarch butterflies take to the sky, embarking on epic migrations guided by instinct and the changing winds. Winter descends in a hush, blanketing the earth in silence and snow. Some animals, like the Arctic fox, don coats of white to blend with the frozen world. Others, like the hedgehog, curl into hidden nests, surrendering to dreams until the thaw. Even beneath the ice, fish move slowly, conserving energy while waiting for the sun's return. Through each season, animals adapt, shedding, migrating, storing, transforming. These cycles are nature's quiet miracles, a testament to resilience and the wisdom of the wild. In every change, life finds a way, guided by the eternal dance of the seasons. Across continents and oceans, the animal kingdom embarks on journeys of astonishing scale and precision, migration, a phenomenon both ancient and awe-inspiring. Each year, millions of creatures heed an invisible call, traveling vast distances guided by instinct, memory, and the subtle cues of the earth. In the skies, flocks of Arctic terns slice through the air, tracing a path from the frozen north to the sunlit shores of the Antarctic, a round trip of over 40,000 miles, the longest migration known in the animal world. Their wings beat tirelessly above endless seas, navigating by the stars, the sun, and the magnetic pulse of the planet. Below, wildebeest surge across the African plains in a thundering river of life, braving treacherous waters and hungry predators. Their migration is a race for survival, following the rains in search of fresh grass and safe calving grounds, a cycle that shapes the very landscape they traverse. In the oceans, humpback whales sing haunting songs as they journey from polar feeding grounds to tropical nurseries. Their calves are born in warm, sheltered bays, then travel thousands of miles alongside their mothers, learning the ancient routes by heart. Even the smallest travellers perform feats of endurance. Monarch butterflies, delicate yet determined, flutter across North America to the mountains of Mexico, guided by a map written in their genes. Along the way, they pass through generations, each continuing the voyage begun by their ancestors. Through forests, across deserts, over mountains, and beneath waves, migration weaves the world together. It is a testament to adaptability, cooperation, and the silent wisdom passed down through time. These journeys sustain not only the travelers themselves, but entire ecosystems. As seeds are dispersed, nutrients cycled, and life is renewed with every arrival and departure. In the marvel of migration, we witness nature's boundless ingenuity, an endless odyssey, written on the wind and carried in the beating hearts of animals great and small. Beneath our feet and within every corner of the wild, a hidden multitude labours tirelessly, the insects silent architects of the natural world. Though small and often overlooked, their impact is vast, shaping the very foundation of life on Earth. In the dawning light, bees begin their daily ballet among the blossoming flowers. With each gentle landing, they collect nectar and pollen, unwittingly pollinating plants and ensuring the growth of fruits, vegetables, and wildflowers. Their humble work supports entire food webs, sustaining not just other insects but birds, mammals, and even the trees themselves. Deep in the undergrowth, ants march in intricate columns, engineers of the soil. They aerate the ground, recycle nutrients, and defend their colonies with remarkable coordination. Termites, too, break down fallen wood, returning vital elements to the earth and clearing the way for new growth. In the shadows, beetles and flies perform their own essential tasks, decomposing dead matter, cleaning the landscape, and keeping disease at bay. Dragonflies glide above still ponds, preying on mosquitoes and maintaining the delicate balance of aquatic life. Even the fleeting beauty of butterflies serves a purpose as they carry pollen across meadows and forests, linking distant blooms in a web of renewal. From the tiniest springtail to the shimmering jewel beetle, insects connect every layer of the ecosystem. They are food for birds and mammals, pollinators for plants, and recyclers of life's endless cycle. Without them, the world would falter. With them, it flourishes in abundance and diversity. In the quiet hum of wings and the subtle rustle of leaves, the insects remind us greatness often lies in the smallest of creatures, weaving the complex tapestry of life, one thread at a time. Beneath the towering trees and vibrant canopies lies a world rarely seen, yet teeming with life. The forest floor, a secret kingdom of shadows and subtle wonders. Here, where sunlight dapples through fallen leaves and moss blankets ancient roots, countless creatures make their homes in the quiet refuge beneath our feet. A slow procession of millipedes weaves through the decaying litter, their segmented bodies gliding over damp soil as they break down dead plant matter, transforming it into fertile earth. Nearby, salamanders slip silently among rotting logs, their delicate skin glistening with morning dew. These shy amphibians thrive in the moist darkness, hunting for tiny insects and worms that wriggle through the underground labyrinth. Tiny shrews dart beneath the leaf litter, their quick movements barely stirring the surface. With keen senses they search for beetles and caterpillars, their lives a constant dance of hunger and discovery. Forest mice build intricate burrows, weaving tunnels through roots and sheltering their young from prowling owls above. Moss frogs, perfectly camouflaged, cling to stones and fallen branches, while slow-moving snails leave glistening trails along the forest floor's hidden highways. Even the smallest denizens, mites, springtails, and earthworms, play a vital role, turning the detritus of seasons past into the rich, living soil that feeds the entire forest. As dusk settles, the forest floor awakens anew. Crickets and katydids fill the air with their gentle chorus, while nocturnal beetles emerge to scavenge and explore. In this shadowy underworld, every layer teems with life, each creature a vital thread in the tapestry of the wild. The forest floor is more than just a bed for ancient trees. It is a living, breathing world of its own, where survival and renewal unfold in silence and secrecy. Here in the cool embrace of earth and leaf, the hidden heart of the forest beats, nurturing the cycle of life for generations to come. Beneath the rustle of leaves and the hush of ancient woods, a silent symphony unfolds. One not of words, but of signals, sounds, and mesmerizing displays. This is the language of the wild, where every creature has its own way of reaching out, connecting, and belonging. A dawn chorus echoes through the forest canopy as songbirds greet the sun, each melody a message, some to attract a mate, others to warn rivals away. The robin's clear notes, the warbler's rapid trills, and the haunting cry of the loon ripple through the air, their harmonies carrying secrets only their kin can truly understand. On the sunlit savannah, A pride of lions exchange silent glances and flicks of their tails. A subtle twitch, a low rumble, or a gentle nuzzle conveys their intentions, cooperation in the hunt, reassurance, or a mother's warning to her playful cubs. Elephants, too, communicate across vast distances, their deep rumbles travelling through the ground felt by distant herds as a call of kinship or caution. In the dense undergrowth, fireflies shimmer in the twilight, their synchronized flashes weaving a luminous Morse code. Each pulse is a promise, a pattern of light crafted to attract a mate among the multitude. Nearby, frogs inflate their throats and release swelling choruses, their calls rippling across ponds, each note a declaration of presence, strength, and hope. Even the ocean is alive with conversation. Dolphins whistle and click in intricate patterns, weaving bonds and coordinating hunts in the blue expanse. Whales sing songs that travel for miles, their haunting melodies a testament to memory, longing, and connection across generations. Displays of colour and movement abound. Peacocks unfurl iridescent tails in a dazzling fan, while chameleons shift their hues to signal readiness or warning. The flutter of butterfly wings, the arch of a fish's spine, the stamping of a hoof, all become part of nature's vast dialogue, where every gesture is meaningful. In this world without spoken words, the beauty of communication lies in its diversity and subtlety. Here every sound, flash, and movement carries a message, woven into the fabric of life, binding creatures together in a shared story of survival, love, and belonging. The wild is never truly silent. Its language is always being spoken, if only we listen. Far from the gentle meadows and sun-dappled forests, nature presents her most formidable trials. Here, on the razor's edge of existence, animals have mastered resilience beyond imagination. In the blistering heart of the desert, the fennec fox emerges beneath a pale moon. Its oversized ears radiate heat, while thick fur shields it from scorching sands. Every movement is calculated, every drop of water precious. By day it burrows deep beneath the surface, escaping the relentless sun. By night it hunts, silent and swift, guided by starlight and survival. Deep within the polar wilderness, life clings to the very limits of cold. Emperor penguins huddle against howling winds and sub-zero temperatures, forming living shields for their young. Each bird takes its turn at the outer edge of the huddle, braving the icy blast before rotating inward, a testament to endurance and unity. In the highest mountain peaks, snow leopards tread across treacherous cliffs, their thick coats and wide paws built for the thin frozen air. Every step is a feat of balance and strength, every hunt a battle against hunger and gravity. Beneath the waves at crushing depths where sunlight never penetrates, strange creatures endure darkness and pressure that would shatter steel. The anglerfish glows with its own eerie lantern, luring prey in the black abyss, while the yeti crab farms bacteria on its furry claws, a living laboratory of adaptation. In volcanic vents and toxic lakes, life thrives where none should. Microbes endure boiling temperatures and poisonous gases, forming the foundation of hidden ecosystems. Nearby, blind cavefish glide through pitch-black waters, navigating by touch and vibration alone. From the searing heat of volcanoes to the frozen silence of the tundra, these survivors have evolved not just to endure, but to flourish. Their resilience is a quiet defiance, a living story of adaptation and hope. In every corner of the earth, life finds a way, reminding us that nature's greatest strength is her unwavering will to survive. Beneath the surface of every wilderness, a hidden thread weaves all creatures together, a tapestry of life, intricate and unbreakable. In the dense rainforest, a jaguar's silent prowl is made possible by the shadows cast from towering trees, whose roots are nourished by the decaying leaves of countless insects. The ants that march tirelessly across the forest floor carry seeds, planting new life with every journey. In the open savanna, the fate of the wildebeest is tied to the lion, the vulture, and the grass beneath their hooves. When herds migrate, they trim the plains, stimulate new growth, and leave behind nutrients that feed 1,000 smaller lives. The predators follow, shaping the balance, while scavengers and beetles return each fallen body to the earth, completing a cycle as old as time. In the coral reefs, the tiny cleaner fish dart fearlessly among the jaws of great predators, picking parasites from their scales. Without these helpers, the balance of life would tip, and the reef would fade. Even the smallest plankton drifting in ocean currents feeds the mightiest whales, connecting the vast and the minute in a shared story of survival. Above, birds carry seeds across continents, while deep below, fungi link the roots of ancient trees, allowing them to share water, nutrients, and silent messages. Every creature, from the humble earthworm to the soaring eagle, plays a role in the great web, each life supporting another, each thread essential. There are no isolated lives in nature, only connections, seen and unseen, that bind all living things. The survival of one depends on the well-being of many. In this endless dance of give and take, the animal kingdom reveals its greatest secret, that strength lies not in solitude, but in unity. And so the story of life continues, woven by countless paws, wings, fins, and claws, a living masterpiece forever in motion.